Have you ever felt like you're studying English every single day, but never actually speaking it? You open Duolingo, the owl greets you again. Same cute animations, same exercises. You finish your streak. But when you actually need to speak, silence, hesitation, confusion. It's not your fault. Most tools are designed to keep you playing, not progressing. But imagine if you could talk to an AI that teaches you exactly what you need in your way and at your pace. No gamification, no noise, just real English, the kind people actually use every day. That's exactly what these 8 prompts do. They're simple, powerful, and they've helped thousands of learners unlock their English potential from home. If this makes sense to you, like this video, because that tells YouTube to show you more content like this to help improve your English faster. Now, let's dive into what really works. Welcome to Stories to Learn English, the channel where your English gets better every day. Hit subscribe and let's get started. It started like it does for most people, a new year, a new goal. This time, I'm finally going to learn English. You download the apps, follow Instagram tips, maybe even buy a grammar book. For a few days, you feel motivated, but soon the lessons feel disconnected. You're memorizing words you never use. You repeat sentences like, the cat is under the table, and wonder, how is this going to help me at work, in a meeting, or while traveling? That's when you stumble across something different, not another app. Not another list of top 10 English tips, but a new way of using a tool you already know, ChatGPT. Instead of asking it to translate or explain grammar, you give it prompts, powerful, focused instructions that make the AI teach you in a way no app can. Suddenly, your English practice becomes alive. Real conversations, real vocabulary, real progress. You don't need another course, you need the right questions. And once you learn how to ask them, everything changes. Prompt 1, the 30-day fluency plan. You type, create a 30-day English study plan focused on vocabulary, grammar, useful phrases, and conversation practice. Each day should get slightly more challenging. And just like that, you have a personal roadmap tailored to your level, your goals, your time. No guesswork, no endless YouTube rabbit holes. This structure removes overwhelm. When you know what to do each day, you actually do it. And the best part? You're not starting over every morning, you're building day by day. Prompt 2, learn words you'll actually use. You type, every day teach me 10 high frequency English words with definitions, pronunciation, and a simple sentence example. No more wasting time on random animal names or obscure nouns. Instead, you learn words like schedule, appointment, update, budget. You remember words when they matter to your life? That's why relevance beats repetition. Soon, you're not just learning words, you're using them. Prompt 3, sound like a native. You type, show me 20 slang terms, idioms, or informal phrases. Explain what they mean, when to use them, and who with. You learn what I'm down really means, how to use no biggie, and why Americans say hit the books when it's time to study. Language is culture. When you understand the how and why, you connect on a deeper level, and suddenly, your English stops sounding like a textbook and starts sounding like you belong. Prompt 4, practice with movies and series. You type, I watched Friends in English. Give me 10 useful phrases from the episode with translation, meaning, and how to use them in real life. From how you doing to I'll be there for you, you stop just watching TV and start learning from it. Entertainment becomes education when you ask the right questions. You start to hear phrases everywhere, and finally you understand them. Prompt 5, grammar without the headache. You type, explain basic English grammar in a simple, intuitive way. Start with sentence structure, verbs, and tenses. The AI doesn't throw rules at you, it shows examples. I eat, I am eating, I ate, clear, human, direct. You don't need to memorize grammar, you need to feel it. And when it clicks, grammar becomes your ally, not your enemy. Prompt 6, real conversations, real practice. You type. Pretend you're a native English speaker, have a 10-line conversation with me about an interesting topic, then correct my mistakes. No fear, no judgment, just safe, focused speaking practice anytime you want. Fluency comes from doing, not waiting, and here you're free to make mistakes and to grow from them. Prompt 7, test what you've learned. You type, give me a 5-question quiz about what I studied this week. Show the right answers and explain why. Now, you're not just consuming content, you're checking if it's stuck. Reflection turns effort into memory, and the more you test, the more you retain. Prompt 8, train your pronunciation. You ask, teach me how to pronounce the hardest English sounds. Give me one daily exercise to improve. You learn to master the th sound, say world clearly, and stop tripping on girl or comfortable. Your voice is your confidence. When you sound better, you feel better. And every word becomes smoother, sharper, stronger. These aren't just prompts. They're your new English teachers, patient, focused, always available. There's a reason these prompts work so well, because they're built around how people actually learn languages. You're not just memorizing words, you're making connections. You're seeing new vocabulary and context, repeating it in real situations, and getting feedback instantly. That's what language acquisition experts call comprehensible input and active recall. But you don't need to know the science to feel the difference. Instead of jumping from app to app or lesson to lesson, you're building a system, one that adjusts to you, your level, your mood, your schedule. This is what traditional learning often misses: personalization. That feeling of, this makes sense for me. With the right prompts, AI becomes your private tutor, your pronunciation coach, your grammar guide, all in one. And when you realize you can learn better by asking better, you stop depending on the perfect course or perfect teacher. You become the one in control. Now it's your turn. Open Chat GPT and try just one of those prompts today. Start simple. Teach me 10 useful English words for everyday life with examples and pronunciation. It takes less than 5 minutes, and you'll walk away with vocabulary you can use right now, not in a classroom, not in a future lesson. Today. Want to go even deeper? Choose the conversation prompt and talk to the AI like it's your language partner. Yes, it might feel weird at first, but that's how fluency begins. by doing, not just watching. And if you try it, tell me in the comments, which prompt did you use? What did you learn? Your comment might help someone else take their first step too.